Hey everyone, welcome back. I just wrapped up a full mow of my little half-acre yard with the LawnMaster electric lawn mower, and I wanted to share the real deal, what I loved, what drove me nuts, and whether it's worth your hard-earned cash. First off, unboxing this thing was a breeze. I pulled it out of the box with one hand, clipped the handle into place, snapped on the grass catcher, and I was ready to roll in under 10 minutes. No tools required. That was a huge win for me, because I hate fumbling with screws and Allen keys before I even get to the fun part. Once I'd plugged in and flipped the safety key, the motor kicked on with a soft hum. Seriously, it sounded like a hairdryer compared to my old gas mower's roar. I spent that quiet hour listening to birds instead of blasting ear protection, and it felt peaceful. Even when I powered through patches of damp grass near the fence, it didn't bog down or stall. The 15-inch deck glided over small bumps and twigs without jamming, which made cleanup under the deck afterward about as painless as it gets. Pushing the mower was shockingly easy. It weighs less than 20 pounds, so I was zipping around flower beds and obstacles without ever feeling like I was wrestling a stubborn weed eater. The 4-level height adjustment lives right at my thumb, and it really works. I threw it up to the tallest setting for a curb strip that had grown wild, then dropped it down for a crisp finish along the walkway. It tracked perfectly straight. I only had to redraw one line, and that was my fault for rushing. Now, the grass catcher. It's clever, but small. I found myself stopping halfway through the back lawn to empty clippings, which broke my flow and turned a 20-minute job into closer to 40. If your yard is bigger than a postage stamp, grab a tarp or a second person to help you out, because you'll be making trips to the compost pile. Storage deserves a mention too. The handle doesn't fold flat. So I had to remove the upper grips and stow them separately to fit it on my shed shelf. It's not a deal breaker if you've got space, but if your garage is a tight squeeze, plan ahead or you'll be reassembling it every time you want to mow. One thing I had to get used to was the build quality. It feels a bit like a toy at first glance, mostly plastic, and I worried about long-term durability. After 3 cuts, it's held up fine, but I'm not going to baby it. I wouldn't recommend chucking it around or leaning heavily on the handles. Treat it with respect, and it should serve you well. On the plus side, the cut quality is solid. My lawn looks consistent with no missed patches, and the discharge chute sends clippings neatly into the bag rather than scattering them back onto the grass. I've run it over blades up to 4 inches tall, and it chewed through them without choking. For maintained lawns, it's perfect. If you let your grass go wild, you might want something with more power or a wider deck. All told, I think this mower is ideal for small to medium yards up to a 1/4 acre. It starts instantly, runs quietly, and sidesteps all the gas mower headaches of fumes, oil changes, and spark plugs. If you're trading noise and mess for a nimble, budget-friendly alternative, and you don't mind a few extra trips emptying the catcher, this thing is a winner. So there you have it. Quick assembly, whisper-quiet operation, lightweight maneuvering, and a clean cut, balanced out by a small bag, fiddly storage, and a somewhat toy-like build. For weekend warriors who just want a no-fuss mow, the LawnMaster electric lawnmower has earned a solid spot in my shed. Highly recommended. If you guys have any more questions on it, just leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.